Hello everybody and welcome back for another stream on Monster Hunter Wilds. Right away you might have noticed, YouTube, that this is a short episode, so we'll also fill Twitch in. On the matter, yes, this is a short episode because I'm only streaming once this week, and it's, well, today on Monday, because I do have to prepare for my vacation next week, and also the fact that while I'm gone on vacation, my father will be repairing the walls in my room. I did talk about it at some point that we had to cut the bottom of the walls because of the flooding issue. So now, months later, it's finally going to get repaired, and that does mean I have quite a few things to do, like stuff to move around and stuff to prepare for spending a whole week at the hotel with my boyfriend. So this is the only day I'll be streaming, and therefore it will be 3 episodes of 1 hour this week, and not 2 episodes of 1 hour and a half and 1 episode of 3 hours. But, with that being said, hello! What am I going to do today? I am simply going to continue just looking around, hunting, and trying to just, I don't know, do stuff. If I look at the achievements, you can see that I don't need a lot more. I need the 10 different special items that I'm still working on, and this one is a little bit of a rough one, let's say. Crowns will happen just as I hunt monsters. This is the hunt 50 apex monsters, so that will also happen just as I hunt monsters in general. And complete quests in multiplayer will happen as I complete quests in multiplayer with my friends. And when I come back from my my 1 week, that will be kind of a 2 weeks for you vacation, with my boyfriend that should be playing with me here and there a little bit more often to make up for the fact that he wasn't there at the beginning. Let me have a look at the map. Let me see what I'm working with. Ooh, there's Magnificent Fossil. It's the Genesis Opal. I already have that. I'm still gonna go and get it because I don't know if that changes anything for the spawn rate. So I'm gonna go and grab it real quick. And after that, I'm just gonna look at which monster do I want to go for. I've kind of been working on in a more methodical way, so starting from the bottom of the list in terms of which monster is easy versus which isn't, and working up and trying to keep the hard monsters for when I play with other people, because that's what is making it a little easier. Is that the only one? I guess it is? It's the only little bright dot that I see, so let's go get it. Oh, yeah, also, you may notice my secret is a little different and also changed name. I decided, for some reason, my brain decided that I wanted my secret to look like Robin, my boyfriend, because I mean, I do love riding him. Anyway. So, yeah, this is supposed to look like that's the best I could do. I hope it conveys well enough, but it's supposed to look like a fox, basically. So it's the orange of a fox with the white belly, and that's as good as I could make it. Maya is also wearing a different outfit. I'll show you when I get the Genesis Opal, which is not too far, so you should see it very quickly. I did unmute myself, didn't I? Yes, I did, and I also started the recording. I know, I'm paranoid. Thank you. But yeah, I do like the look of Robin the Sacred, so I'm keeping it. Maya, where are you? I want to show you to the people. Ah, Maya's coming right there.
What do you think we'll find?
So I gave him the Mizutsune outfit. Well, he's going around. You'll get to see him. Don't worry. Do I want to go for a Tempered Rathalos? I want to go for a Tempered Blangonga, Lalabarina. Chemitrice is the lowest one on the list, I guess. So I'll follow what I said and I'll go for the Chemitrice. It also gives a gem, so I'll begin the field survey right now. And with a bit of luck, I'll be able to see Maya a little bit more. See?
Wow, they sure got here fast.
Cute little guy. So that's what he looks like right now. I do have all of my stuff, I believe. Let me just make sure that I have this. And then I'll just go. I'll grab that. I don't think I'll need it, it's just a Chemitrice. But you never know.
This must be how the wind feels. There! That's our target!
Okay, no... I mean, I did arrive from the front, so no surprise attack makes sense. But still. They're usually a little oblivious, they don't see me right away like that. I blocked that, but I blocked way too early to get the perfect.
Leave this to me! Heels inbound!
There we go.
It looks angry!
I mean, I'm pretty sure I would be angry too if somebody was trying to kill me. Well, maybe not kill, but at least hurt with a pizza cutter. I'm surprised that did not actually get me. Sense when it attacks faster than me. Oh, is that? It is. Go for the tail because the tail might drop another gem.
Now's our chance!
So yeah, when you have a high level armor, a high level weapon, even in high range, like these beginning monsters are not very dangerous.
Almost there!
I already have my like capture 50 monsters achievement, so I don't need it anymore, which is why I'm probably just gonna go for the kill just to save on resources and not have to like expend or like use my traps. Unless I'm looking for something very specific in terms of materials, then I'll see what is the best for that specific material, but I'm not really in that kind of mood lately, if you might have noticed. I'm pretty much just in the mood of running around and smacking things. Which is something that I understand is kind of boring and slow to watch. Not slow, but like... I'm not sure what the best word is. Like, there's not much happening, and it's a very empty sort of stream, I guess, but that is one of the vibes when you're doing this sort of challenges, where you just have to hit monsters until you get the stuff that you need. So yeah. It's kind of part of it, and I think that feels the mood I've... Like, that fits the mood I've been in lately. I'm trying to decide, do I want to go for the Lalabarina, the Blangonga, or the Gypsyros? Looking at their rewards, and none of them are especially tempting. Same for the Balahara. So if I go with the who's the lowest on the list, I guess that would be the Lalabarina. Let's go for that one. And because I switched to a different area, a different region, it should... sorry, it should refill my sharpness, yes. But also empty my files, which is fine. I still have some food buff for quite a while, so I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna slay, I guess. I'll grab a thing or two on the way because I can. Not notice me. We'll get this sneak attack on this one. So he is fun to react. I was way too early on that one. How is my sharpness already down that much? Wow. I didn't think I got it, so I did not press fast enough for the perfect guard. This one, I got it. This monster loves to move around. A faster weapon is probably better to hunt it. But it's easy enough, because as soon as you start getting it underground, you can more or less chain it and keep it on the ground for a while if the game is generous enough. I don't think I weakened it enough before it started though. Is that another... I'm pretty sure that I saw another wound, but I don't see it anymore, so... Well, it is on the ground again. Oh, maybe it was an explosion. Maybe that's what I see. that's definitely... Yeah. Ow. That's a funny one. I'm also not really playing the best I can. I'm not trying the hardest I could. It's really just I'm here and I'm vibing kind of mood that I have right now. Can I do that for 3 hours? Maybe. Will I be in a different mood after like my first break or my second break? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I have to do this stuff anyway because I have to hunt 50 times each monster. So as long as I haven't hunted for a monster like 50 times, then I have to keep hunting them and I will not avoid doing so. Might as well start with the easy ones. Come on. Yeah, this one. With your leg. I want your leg. Stay still for like 2 seconds, please.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
No, it's not. There we go.
Shock trap's down and ready for you.
Your shock trap is useless. You just said it's gonna be moving to a new area at some point. Yeah.
Make sure to grab anything a monster leaves behind.
What did I grab?
Oop, better collect this trap.
You should indeed collect the trap.
I'll ride with
Enough
you.
of it, please. Go. That was satisfying. Not even the tempered wounds, but this thing is moving way too much. I didn't mean to do that. That was an accident.
Snap out of it.
I was gonna say that won't be enough to put it on its back. I guess it was.
Well, for that one. I'll gather up what you didn't use.
Sure. You do that. But yeah, I don't really have any exploration to do. I don't really have any specifics to do. I have crafted my weapons. Like, I need armor spheres, but that will pretty much happen with time in general. So it's pretty much just having fun hunting stuff. I think the 2 weeks break will be good to like do other things and not like come back with the mood of hunting difficult monsters. Because currently I have not really been in that mood. That's a tempered Mizu. I don't want to... I should not have done that. I don't want to hunt it. But I do want to register it as a investigation for later.
I'll get ready too.
Because there's always a good... Like, there's no bad reason to go after more handsome femboys. I would like to talk to you because I want
Here,
your
these
ingredients.
provisions have been stacking up.
I would also
Where's
like
the
to talk to
I'll
you
send to the item box.
Yes.
because I want to
The people from
see.
Zeus told me
That's
to
not
tell
a
you they
lot.
said hello. Somebody
And
wants to
then
make a trade.
I want to see the trades. Dull Titan wool, a product of Kunafa perfectly suited for desert life. Try bringing it to the smithy. Do I not have that at all? I'm gonna grab some because I think that's specifically for the like Kunafa special outfit, which I don't think I had unlocked before. The Redoubt plate is interesting, but I have 4 already. Armor spheres, but those are only armor spheres plus, and that's for Ancient Wyvern Quain, which I don't have a lot of, so I'm not gonna grab it. Food-wise, I think I'm fine. I've got quite a bit of food. Flashbug, Phosphor, honestly, I don't need that. Same here, I don't really need any of this. Night Flower Pollen. Yeah, if I could get that easily, it would be cool because that's like hard armor spheres. That's good ones, I believe. And then a Beast Gem. I have so many of them already, I don't need more.
Bye.
Cool. Let's have a little look at the map. Again, in case that anything changed. Isai wants to eat with us, but I think my food buff is still going strongly. There's an Ajarakan here, a Gypsyros here, more Gypsyroses here, Reidao here, and the Mizu here. I think I'll go for that Gypsyros. Just to keep the flow going with small monsters. I'll have a little look at... Like, I didn't really pay attention to which monsters I had crowns for. That would also be a thing. If I already have the crowns for a monster, maybe I should avoid going for it.
Now commencing quest by order of the guild.
I do not have enough space in my pouch for those supplies, but I should not need them, so it's fine. The Gypsos is busy with an Ajarakan. Oh. No, it's leaving. Yeah, look how fast my warp sharpness goes away. Like, it's so fast. This weapon has so little sharpness. Unfortunately, like on my previous Artan weapon, I rolled a good amount of sharpness. I didn't on this one, and I missed it to just redo it. Because I know I can get all of this stuff back and just redo it, but like, how much do I actually want to spend money on it? Like, just to ensure that I have good stuff. Ultimately, I probably will. But that's a decision that I'm keeping for later me. There's also a mod that allows you to reroll the bonuses for the Arcane weapons. I'm tempted to maybe get it. But at the same time, come on, stop it. I don't feel like I'm at the point of putting mods in. I usually wait for the DLC for that. Okay, first time I see them do that. Alright, that was the pattern I knew and that I could actually react to. That's one of the attacks that I hate a lot.
I don't feel so good.
Don't worry, buddy, me neither. Thank you for the heal. I feel like I don't have that much trouble usually with that monster. Specifically with avoiding the flashes. Maybe it's because I'm streaming.
Now's our chance.
I probably want to aim for the face, if only because I can destroy that horn and not have to worry about the flashes anymore. Nope. Denied.
We got it on the ground.
And that's the horn gone.
Time to go on the offensive.
I don't know if that wasn't... Where was the other center? Oh, under there. I guess we got it. I know there's one on the tail too, but I don't really care that much right now.
Almost
I mean, if I get it, I get it. That's cool. And that's the fake death. 3 carbs. Don't say no to that. Oh, he's already spasming. Okay. That was a quick one. I didn't get a lot of carbs from it. Also, sorry if you hear people screaming in the background. It's hockey night. And my family does love to watch hockey and to scream. As I feel most hockey fans do, like screaming, I mean. I'm not really a screamer. Shocking, I know. I don't know, there's so many things that are different. You know how there's a saying about the black sheep of the family and all of that? Like, I wouldn't say I'm the black sheep. Not because of the way I'm treated or like behavior-wise or anything, but there's so many things that are different with me than with the rest of my family. Like, I'm the only one in my family able to eat spicy. As an example, like the rest of my family just cannot stand the spice. I'm not the only one that isn't screaming. I guess my big brother is not a screaming person too. There is a tempered Rabami. I could go for that. So at this point, I don't have much else to do. I wonder if I should even maybe keep those
we sure got here fast.
little session
Now
shorter
commencing quest by order of the guild.
than an hour, but I feel like shorter than an hour would maybe be a bit too short. Yeah, I think what I'll do is, right now, I'll go and, hunt only small monsters, or like the easy monsters, I guess. Oh, that's a cocoon, that's not, well, sure. And, after the first break, maybe I'll go after some apex monsters. Tempered, or maybe not tempered, but probably mostly tempered.
On my way there. Hang on, I've got you.
He's really susceptible to explosions, isn't he? That's what I was waiting for. You fool. I should probably use vertical attacks
Incoming.
on this one. Oh, come on. Unless it gets underground. Like, if it gets underground, then, sure, I'll use horizontal one, like, right here. Oh, loop. It should bring it to the ground. That's a dead one, but it's okay. Use it to do a lot of damage. There's enough to get down, yeah. I interrupted that. That's true. I didn't know you could. Oh, that's a tempered one. If I can get it. It's on the phase though. Which will make it hard. Unless it does this.
Oh, right. Perfectly punished.
It's kind of interesting how you have to break the tail like 7 times to get the loot from breaking the tail. And that the first 6 times... Oh no, actually the first 3 times I get, I believe, are like one of these slingshot shard things. Then the 4th time it gives you a material. Then the 5th and 6th time, again, it's just like slinger things. And then the 7th time, it's another material. So if you want to truly get everything you can from the tail, like if you go for crafting, you have to break the tail 7 times. And it's leaving the area, that's fine, because I do need to sharpen.
Monster drops something.
Potentially to sneeze, but that's gonna have to wait. Oh, it's not done. Okay. Ooh,
I think these might be tracks.
garden blood. Oh, it's not done. Where are you going? again. I think I got the maximum breaks on the tail, but I'm not sure. How's that?
My partner.
Alright, I'm gonna carve, I'm gonna blow my nose, and then look for my next target.
This thing's a trove of new data.
Alright, my nose is blown. Let's move on to the next target. Okay. I guess it's gonna be another tempered Gypceros. And you also get to see how fast of a farmer I am. You may notice that whenever I'm playing with
Commencing quest by
Jayden
order of the
and
guild.
Matt, there's always a little period of waiting around for them to be done with their stuff. Like they go to, for example, the
Don't let them go to waste.
they go to this meeting every time to see if they have stuff. Like they'll do a thing here, a thing there. But I usually will just chain monsters like that, so I'm always the one waiting for the others when I'm playing in a group, because I'm usually the one going fast. I don't think I had any issues of having to wait too much when I was playing with my boyfriend. I think he's also a monster chainer. And usually I will go up to the... Like, I will go to this meeting when I have done a few hunts, or when I know that I have like the stuff for the upgrade. When I'm doing what I'm doing right now, which is having wishlisted so many things that you can't really keep track of it, it's usually gonna be... It's usually gonna be just every few hunts. Like, every half hour, every hour or so. You fool! You gave me what I needed.
We've got it on the ground.
I'll have to go for the face again. That's not quite enough. I need more breaking in the face. Because that's on the first break, but I need the second break. So you may have noticed that some parts on some monsters... Sorry, I stopped there because I needed to count. Some parts on some monsters can be broken more than once. For example, this Gypceros can have its face broken 2 times. The Irabami could have its tail broken 7 times. Although some parts do only break once. Sometimes the tails will also have, on monsters will also have 2 breaks, like the first break to just break it, and the second break to sever it. Which is to cut it off, basically. Can I break the face, please? Yes. That was the face. I think there's one tempered wound left, and it's on the tail, maybe? I'm not gonna try too hard to aim at it. I will try, but if I don't get it, it's okay. I did. And there we go. Let's just put it on the ground again. I know there's no challenge what's happening, what you're seeing, and it's really just me bullying monsters. But that's sometimes how I like to play this game. I just like to relax and just have an easy time with easy monsters while still doing something that contributes towards my goal. Which in this case is grabbing hunter sigils and potentially getting the crown on some monsters. That's the fake death. Am I gonna be able to carve more than one thing out of it? No, because Black Gun Guy is gonna stop me. Oh, 2? And it's beginning to twitch. How long it stays down for is... I don't know if it's random, if it's related to the amount of health it has left or what. But sometimes you can carve 3, like you can have 3 full carves before it gets up. Sometimes you only get 2 and sometimes you only get 1. I even had one time where it dropped down and started twitching right away. I couldn't carve anything out of it. And now it's dead. Well, luckily, Blangonga is distracted by the Vespoid. Alright, I'm just gonna move out of the way because this is a very aggressive monster that is gonna try to punch me, even if I've done nothing to it. As you can see, I'm not lacking in the gem department. There is a Nursula. Nursula is not my favorite, but it is,
This weather is unrelenting.
let me just look at my
just
monster
have to tough
field
it
guide.
out.
So you can see I have the big crown for Chatacabra, but not the small crown. I do have the big crown for Congalala. The only one I have the 2 crowns for is Gypsyros, actually. So I guess Gypsyros is one I should potentially avoid getting, but I still don't have the 50 hunts, so it still is worth it to get it, just because of that. And yeah, you can see that I do have... We need to slay so many of them. You can see that I do have required parts on some of these monsters. But I'll care about that later. I think I have enough time for maybe one more. And it might have to be the Nursilla. It's the Nursilla or the Dushaguma. I think I prefer the Nursilla out of the 2, so I'll just go for this one. I'm already here, so I'm just gonna go for it. I still have 7 minutes of food buff, that should be enough. After that, I'll probably go see the blacksmith, see if there's anything I can craft out of all these tempered monsters I have hunted.
Nature administers. I give myself to its inevitable sways. Bound by fate, and by its will we shall meet again.
I'll just hop off for now.
Nursilla is one of the monsters I don't like, but the main reason why I don't like it is because whenever you need a weapon from it, you need claws. And to have claws, you need to break its mandible at the front. Well, not the mandibles, but the claws in front of it at the front, like these 2 things, which are so hard that you need blunt weapons. And the blunt weapons are not my favorite type of weapon to use. And so when I've been hunting I have hunted a lot of Nursillas for their claws, because they're also other weapons, not just the Nursilla ones. And that's a very annoying part to get. So I kind of just don't like going after Nursilas now just because of that. But when you're not trying to specifically get the claws, they're actually not that bad. Which is why I'm trying to go for them now, because I don't need really their claws anymore. I mean, I always will need their claws, but... Oh, and here's the claw. Here's the claw without even trying. I think because of the part breaker stuff that I have a little bit of... Oh, I popped it without even doing a focus strike. And also the blast, the fact that I do a lot of blast. All contribute to the fact that it breaks more easily now. But I remember at the beginning of Wild, having to fight this thing on my own free time with a hammer or a lightning horn a bunch, and I did not like it. Especially because I didn't have wide sharpness blast hardened weapons back then. Come on. Come on, just get it already. Really? That missed? Holy shit, how is this always missing? Thank you. Also, just like the Lala Arena, you can sometimes just chain them into submissions like that. You can just keep them on their butt, on their back actually, not their butt. And it's almost dead already. And I got hit by that.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Well, okay, I'm gonna just have a quick nap then. Good night. Ooh, in the water.
This way to the shock trap.
Why did you do that, Maya? It was leaving.
Oh, better collect this trap.
Yes. Why did you even put it there in the first place? Ow! Huh. That's the first time I have that arriving. Like, not arriving, but happening. Sorry, French, we use the same word sometimes for that. I'm sorry about I'm exploding your babies, I hope you don't mind. Alright. Don't really care about all of these argent parts. Let's have another quick look. I also noticed that sometimes there are monsters on the map and they don't... Okay, the Frenzied Yankutku did show, sorry. But I feel like sometimes monsters are on the map, but they don't show in this little preview. Let's go to the Grand Hub, more specifically to the tent. I do want to drop some stuff. I do want to have a little look at the weapons that I can potentially craft. Which, again, I'm not gonna look too hard at them because I already have the weapon I want to have. But I might try to just save. See if I can reroll my art and weapon and get something better. And if I don't, maybe just reload without registering these changes. Hello, legend. What can I craft today? Those require hunter symbols 2 and 3, among other things. So here we go. I can do a Rumpo, my toxin. You do not have the required equipment. Oh, because it requires the Rumpo Acker first. Okay. The Fire Trail Ferocier, again, I do not have because it requires the Chemistry Slimma. I can make the Hard Bones shuttle, though.
Watch this.
Lend me it. Good.
All right.
And I can make the Lada Ornithocton.
Can I proceed?
Watch this.
Lend me. Good.
All
Which
right.
is that one. And I think that's it. Cool. I think I've got like the maximum level in all of the Kinsects. Yeah. So that is good. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Do I have new talismans that I can forge? That I care about? Not really, because I'm only using one anyway. I can upgrade the Blight Charm. I guess the Flayer Charm would be the most interesting one, but it does require an Arc Veil gem, which makes sense. And those require hunter symbols. You know, well, I can. It's a thing that I have forged, so might as well upgrade it.
You have any requests?
When it comes to my armor, though, I might have enough for a few more levels. I do, actually.
Handle.
Then if I do that, I'm missing 50 points. I don't know, but yeah. Alright, so that gives it perfectly to max level. That's good, I'll do that. I will need a lot more armor spheres though for the rest. That is not yet to the max level. Now I want to save.
Very good.
And now that I have saved, what if I dismantle an Artian weapon? I cannot dismantle a weapon that I have on me. Okay, makes sense. I'll come back.
Already?
Here. I want to change that weapon to, honestly, whatever else. I guess that will work. Oh wait, let me see the Gormagala one. Huh. Doesn't look too bad. Oh yeah, let's go for this one. For now, temporarily. I did save. I'm paranoid, so I'm gonna save again before I actually do it. And now I would like to Dismantle an archon weapon, not reinforce,
archon,
but
you
dismantle
say?
an archon weapon.
I'm up
I want to
for the
dismantle my
challenge.
chrono gear.
A
Yes.
sage choice.
Obtained reinforcements materials, but I think it's only the reinforcement materials, right? If I do
Archon,
this,
you say?
it did not give me
I'm
back.
up for the challenge.
It did not give me back the blade and stuff. Okay, that's what I
Another
was
satisfied
afraid of. So I want to return to title screen without saving. Unsaved progress will be lost. That's fine. I actually want that. If I want to re-roll it, I need to obtain enough materials to craft it again, is what I'm understanding. Which will probably happen with time. I'll keep an eye on that. As soon as I have enough to re-roll it, I will. But I again wish I could just re-roll it on the weapon itself instead. Which I'm glad they made a mod for that, but I'm a little, I don't know. I don't really want to start modding the game yet. So if I go look at my equipment, I should still have my Arton weapon. Right?
Hello.
The chrono gear. Yes, it's still there. Cool. And with that, it's pretty much the time for the break. So thank you YouTube for watching. This is the end of this episode. Next episode, I think I'll try to go for some Apex monsters to work on that a little bit, work on different stuff and not always be doing the exact same thing. So you can look forward to that.
Hello.
So yes, thank you so much YouTube for watching. I hope that you enjoyed and I hope that you will have a good day, a good evening or a good night depending on when you see this. I'll be seeing you in just a few days for the next episode. Alright, take care of yourselves guys, bye!